Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Spoked B Center show on the Bay State Media Postgame Show. And we are here with your main man, Mr. Spoked B Center himself, Mr. Easto. Let's clap it up real quick.
What's up,
Hello.
boys?
Feel me?
How
You
we
feel me?
doing? Roommates in the
Proud of you,
back.
bro. Proud of you for
Thank
being
you.
here for the first part of the season. Your boy's been working hard in college, chat. So, you got to
I
give him a little
I
bit of
I
a
had
break,
to
okay?
I had
He's
to make this happen.
He's got to get his education for you guys. You know what I mean? That comes first at all times. He's been killing it in school. Bro, you
Gotta
want to tell
work
us a
it.
little bit about the assignments lately? You've been killing it. What were
Um.
the two assignments you told us about recently?
Well, I got a 10 out of 10 on my economics presentation.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I talked about the U.S. Steel Company and the Nippon deal,
Uh huh.
and I did really well. And
Yup.
then what else did I do? And then I got 100 on one of my business assignments, which is good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are
Yeah,
so proud of you. Clap it up for him a little
thank you.
bit, a little bit. If I had a soundboard, if I had a soundboard, I would. If I had a soundboard, it's coming soon.
We got no
Soundboard
sleep.
coming soon, chat. But as Mr. No Sleep Tyler, shout out No Sleep Tyler, our guy, one of our
Oh wait,
big
we're live on.
contributors. Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit.
One of our big contributors. Hockey is back. We are here. You feel me? And
Yeah.
like you said, Mr. Ant, where are you? Like, you're late to doing your job. First of all, hey, wait, hey, you're late to doing your
And bro,
job.
you should be here.
You're late to doing your job. Get your ass on
There
here
you
right
go.
now, Mr. Show Producer. Hello. Hello. You're late to doing your job, okay? Nah.
Yeah,
We
low
love
key,
Ant
we
though.
got
Shout
some
out
heads
Ant.
in
Clap it up
here.
for Ant real quick. Clap it up for Ant. We love Ant. You already know. We love Ant. We love Ant.
I'm clapping,
Ant's the
but I
man.
have my phone in my hand, so.
Ant's the man. Ant's the man. I'm sure Nero's probably in here too. Shout out Nero, WTHHS Sports. Shout out Nero. Absolutely.
Yo, we got some heads in
Absolutely.
here.
But you know how we get down, man, when it comes to hockey. This is what we started with you guys. We're here to expand your horizons there for we've been doing a little bit of football, a lot of basketball, a lot of baseball lately. For those who are the OGs, this is the OG show for you guys. You're looking at the OGs you've already seen. So this is the
I'm gonna be
OG squad.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the reason why
Uh-huh.
the show's a thing. Just
Yes,
saying.
sir. He's here. He's
Who is
here.
it?
He,
Oh
he be working
him.
at
Look who
Bojangles. He be
decided to
working at
Yo, what's
show
up
up.
Bojangles.
with them Yankees? What's going
But
on with all that hope and shit? What's
hey,
going
hey, hey,
on?
hey,
What?
this is hockey. This is
Yeah, this is
hockey.
a hockey pod.
Hey,
Yo, you
hey,
know what?
Real
Me
hey.
and you
Let
are
hockey
him
gonna
do
pod.
his
talk later.
job
We're
in
gonna talk
peace.
later.
Let him do his
Wow.
job in peace, all right? Let him do
We're
his
gonna
job in
talk
peace.
later. We're gonna talk later. We're gonna talk later.
We'll catch up with Ant. I'm sure there
We're
will be a
not. We're not.
WTH. He said we're
Or
not.
not.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. That's what I thought.
Hopefully
Yeah,
we'll
no,
catch up with
y'all
you.
got it.
Hopefully, nah, I won't do you crazy, bro. You kept it honest. You kept it a
Let's get
bean.
negative.
You said this team
Yeah, let's
wasn't
get
really
negative.
good,
You heard him? You
But
heard him? He
yeah.
said it.
Listen, Mr. Ant, he's in the building. Shout out Ant. RJ's here with us as per usual. Shout out you guys.
Oh,
So,
As per
you
usual.
know, hockey is here. It's back. And the first game of the night tonight was a banger. So I'm gonna let you
what
guys
a game.
roundtable. I'm gonna let honestly spoke. Since I think this is an important topic because you've been talking about him, a couple times before in terms of like prospect stuff, especially with
Is
us.
it like is his name it does it start with an F and it ends with a K and then his last name starts with an N and ends with an
Yes,
R?
sir. You can call him
Oh.
FN. FN.
Oh wow,
You
you
feel
heard it? You know
me?
what? That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Thank you. You gave me a
Yup, you can
nickname.
call it FN. Mr. FN had a game today. You want to talk about him? Mr. Frank Nazar.
Let me get up the stats because stats are everything.
Yes,
Anyway,
sir.
so some background with me and Frank Nazar. I've been a fan of his and I've been following up on him for the past 3 seasons. And Amar could tell you I've been huge on him for
Locked in.
years. Pause. But anyway,
Couldn't stop
so
talking about him all last season, honestly. It was good, though. It was good to know.
it was good because he
Kept my eye
proved
out.
all my hype for him today and previous
Mm-hmm.
seasons. But so the thing with Nazar or Nazar, whatever they call him, he's exciting, but I feel like he's in the shadow of Bedard, which makes sense obviously, but like I think he's gonna overplay him. But he had a good game today. He had 2 points. He had a goal and assist. Put up. He used the body a lot today, and definitely and had a block, which is good for. I
Mhm.
don't know how old he is. I think he's 21.
Yeah,
21,
21.
5'10", 190 pounds. So Nazar, the reason why I'm a big fan of him is that he is very quick, silky hands, and
Mhm.
his hockey IQ is off the charts. And I'm a big fan of it because the game of hockey is changing. It's not about enforcing, and it's not about fighting and stuff. It's all about the speed, IQ, and the way you handle the puck and skating.
Mhm.
So all of that plays effect now, and Nazar is he's the perfect definition of how hockey's changing. That's
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
analysis. And
No,
he did good
absolutely.
today he did good today despite the loss. He did great today versus former champions back to back, the Florida Panthers.
That too, and he opened up the scoring today too.
He
It
did
was
with
a
a
beautiful
beautiful
play.
breakaway goal. Yeah.
Yep,
And
beautiful
can
play.
I go over one more person on the Blackhawks?
Yes, sir. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Spencer Knight.
This is named after you. This show is named after you. So
Yeah, yeah,
talk
yeah.
to us.
It's
So
like
Spencer
technically
Knight
yourself.
so Spencer Knight has so he has he's been passed. I don't want to say he's been passed around a lot. He's a young goalie with a lot of potential, and he got traded from Florida to Chicago last deadline, if I'm not mistaken.
You're
Hmm.
right.
Um, I'm right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anyway, so he was traded, and he didn't have a great final second half with the Blackhawks. He had a few good games, but I think this year is going to be a breakout year. Same with Nazar. But
Hmm.
especially with him, he had a 91 or 92 because we're rounding up 92 save percentage, and he was 34 for 37 today,
Yep.
which was really good against an offense that yet is injured, but it's still talented. They have young guys like Samoskevich. I bet
Hmm.
Amari's gonna go crazy with him today, and who else is and Verhage and Boquist. So Spencer Knight is gonna have a breakout year, and so is Nazar. That's my take.
Absolutely. Yep. I will. I honestly, yes, Sam Skevich had a great game. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. But I took a lot more different notes. I took a lot of notes on the Blackhawks. So that's a team, as you can see. As
That's
you
a
can
team that's gonna
see,
be good.
you already
You're
know.
literally
I got it
wearing their
on me.
jersey.
I got it on me. It is Patty Kane. You already know. It's Patty. So it's the greatest American hockey player to ever live.
I
By the
feel
way,
like I should
stats.
go throw on my
The
puck. That's
greatest one
crazy.
to ever live as an American, ever. I don't care what you say, Mike McDonald, whoever the fuck else you want to bring up in that conversation. No, it's Patrick Kane. And I will die on that hill. Austin Matthews, oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Austin
But,
Matthews
so,
ain't shit.
but, I will say, tonight, it was a beautiful game from this team. And, I think that this Blackhawks team has a lot of promise, dude. A lot of promise. And the thing about this Blackhawks team is they do have, like Spoke said, the offensive talent is there. Now, I will say a couple things that I noticed in the game today, though, just to keep it real with you guys, because although they did lose
All
this
right.
game, although they did play well offensively in this game and they kept it close and, excuse me, at one point had a lead in this game. I will tell you some things I noticed from watching throughout. I watched every second of the game. I watched every second of all these games. So I think the defense was a problem. I broke it down by period to make it easier for you guys, for those who don't really understand how that works, because I think that matters in totality when you're talking about these things. So the first period for me, I think they had a very weak offensive start, and with 3 shots on goal, the Blackhawks were consistently hitting and blocking shots at least on defense throughout the first period, the entirety of the first period, and they were leading in both hits and blocks. So I feel like that was like a very, very good sign that they were engaged defensively in the game, knowing they had to come out strong against a team that is defending champions, despite them having injuries with Matthew Kachuk and Barkov being out for. I mean, honestly, Matthew Kachuk's out for 3 months, but I think Barkov is out for the year.
Yeah.
So, it's tough.
Most likely.
It's tough to see that Barkov's out for the year, and it sucks. But This Panthers team still looked like the good old Panthers, even though they didn't really capitalize on every chance that they had all game. They still got to capitalize on a lot of other chances. And the Blackhawks in the first period gave up 3 early penalties, and I felt like that was the difference in the period. And the Florida Panthers caught them flat-footed too many times on a couple of those penalties, and it kind of, it's to be expected from a young team, still trying to build chemistry. But I like Foligno taking that fight in the first period. He's wearing the C. He's a tough guy. He's more of a great skilled grinder, I should say, at this point in his career. He probably had a lot more skill when he was younger, as we know. Nick Foligno to have
Yeah.
way more skill than when he was younger. But you also do have that veteran leadership on this Blackhawks team as to why I think they will be better than last year. You have veteran presence, veteran leadership, and I think Foligno stepping out there and taking the fight, you want the young guys to go out there and play hockey, right? And you want the veterans to go out there and do the dirty work, and I feel like that could be a thing for Chicago this year. And, like you just said, yeah, I love the way they played today. And I'm not even upset with the result either. I'm not even upset. That was what you want to see. They played better today as a whole, as a whole. Maybe not offensively. They had some great offensive performances last year from Bedard and Donato and a couple other guys. But the all around today was the thing for the Blackhawks there in the first period, and they came out very strong. And the Panthers dominated the neutral zone, and they dominated in the face-off circle throughout the majority of the first period. It was 73% for the Panthers and 27% for the Blackhawks. So as you can see, they dominated, didn't really give them a chance. And I don't think that's a result of the skill level when it comes to the Blackhawks. I just think that, as you know, the Panthers are a team that dominated the face-off circle in the NHL for the last 3 to 4 seasons. So I would say the only 2 shots from Chicago that also came in the first period came from the point in that first period, which I did not like. I did not like. And it was 2 shots that were on the left and the right, and they were very far shots, very closer to the blue line than they were to the circles. And I think that's something they need to be more aggressive early because the Blackhawks do have the defensemen. I felt like the defensemen were more aggressive on the power play today than they were in terms of just overall um, being able to create scoring chances. So I think that, getting pucks on net should definitely be the offensive strategy for this team that, when driving the net, and you got a bunch of guys trying to play hard nose right now. And, like Mr. Go Hawks Go said, loved what Riso said, yep, about Nazar and Knight. 2 guys who this year you want to see, like Spoke said, you want to see these guys do those things, right? And with them being able to do those things, you want them to contribute in a way where you want to see some games this year that you think you can't win, but you're going to win them anyways because guys can step up. And I think Nazar and Knight, they stepped up tonight, and a couple other guys like Bedard wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. Bedard was actually really good. He had a chance that I will speak about later on after I get out of the second period here, but he had a chance later on in the game that I thought was great. And then also, um, Ryan Donato played really well too. And
I want to say something about him.
I like I love Ryan Donato. I think he's a great player. He'd fit on the Bruins perfectly. And,
Should have
but I
signed
think he had
him.
a good game tonight. But yeah, Spoke, talk to me. Talk to me. I'll get to the other 2
So,
periods after.
so I don't know if you remember, but I've been a big Ryan Donato guy. I was like, we should sign him if we're trying to like
I know him
make
because
the
of you.
playoffs again. Huh?
I know them because of you. Well,
Yeah,
obviously other
true.
than Bedard, but
Yeah. But Donato, he's in my opinion, he's just like Frank Vertrano in on a bad team, let's say, because Vertrano's on the Ducks and he played extremely well
uh,
last season. And Donato also played very well, so they both stepped up to like a good role. Like Donato, in my opinion, is a top 6 guy on this team that will help push players and will push games into more competitive. He will for sure make games more competitive because he is very skillfully. He's very underrated, and he's a good goal scorer. He's a two-way player that fills in his role for the
yeah,
Blackhawks. So
exactly.
the Blackhawks should be winning. I think more. I think they're going to be better than last season. That's my
Oh,
take. They
absolutely.
have great players.
Tonight was the indication for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
Um,
how did you? I felt. I don't. Well, you didn't really obviously watch the game too much because you were busy doing schoolwork. Which
Yeah.
shout out to you, absolutely. That comes first. But today he had a very good defensive game, and I think that proves the point of what you just said. Like Ryan Donato is a very excellent defensive forward, and I don't think that was like talked about. And you saw the point totals last year, and you saw the goal and assist totals. That's all well and good. That's cool, right? But if
Oh
you
my
really
gosh,
dove
there's
into
so much I want to talk about.
what Spoke showed me last year, a lot of guys last year, and I wasn't really into it before getting into this stuff, was like the analytics and the actual analytics that actually prove that stuff. If you look at the analytics that prove his defensive value, just him being on the ice and what the team improvement was, it's night and day. Like when he wasn't out there, oh my goodness, it was horrible for the other forwards a lot of the times last year. And I feel like also, like Go Hawks Go said, shout out to Del Mastro too, bro. Another person who stepped up tonight. And if you're a Blackhawks fan, like I'm not going to say I'm a Blackhawks fan because I love Patty Kane, but and Jonathan Toews. But I will say, as someone who is a supporter, someone who likes to watch this team succeed, just in general, regardless of what the outcomes are, you should be very happy about tonight, about what you saw tonight.
Oh,
This
I
is a
want to
step
say
in the right
two
direction.
things. Two
And
things. Two things.
go ahead, yeah, talk to me, talk to me.
I hate to cut you off, and I feel
No,
terrible
absolutely,
about it. But
yes, sir. Mr.
you
Spoke
guys,
be
like
himself.
what Go Hawks Go said, Del Mastro had a great defensive performance with 6 hits, 2 blocks, one
Yo,
giveaway, but he also had a shot on goal. But 6 hits is very good because the physicality is there, and you want that in your defense. And then another guy is Sam Rinzel. I actually did a scouting report on him. If you guys want to follow my scouting report
yo. If
page
Ant can
on
put it at the
Instagram.
bottom at
Yeah,
prospect.scouting.reports. It's another page that Spoke has tied into the Bay State media and has been posting a lot for himself the past couple of years. So you guys want to tune into that. He talks about all these young guys and how it contributes. And I'm
I
telling you,
talk
he's
about
already
everyone.
made these reports on these
Can you
guys
repeat that?
before, and he's literally being proven into existence right. He's been putting in the hard work. So
Like,
I want you
yeah,
guys to
and I
definitely
wrote
go follow
about
that page
I wrote
Can
about
you
Sam
repeat that?
Rinzel.
at
What? Oh,
it's at prospect.scouting.reports on Instagram.
thank you. But another guy I want to talk about is Sam Rinzel. I did
Mm-hmm.
a report on him, and he's gonna be very good on the defensive side. It was proven today with 4 blocks and 1 shot on goal and 1 hit. But I really am emphasizing the 4 blocks because
Yep.
you don't, in my opinion, you don't see a lot of guys get that many blocks in one game.
Nope,
That's
you
just
don't.
my opinion.
Willing to lay the body
So
on the line, willing to get out
yeah,
there and get after
exactly.
it, you know? And that's
So
what you
those
want to
are
see from the young guys.
yeah, and those two are rookies. So just
Yep.
think about who else is coming up because Chicago's farm system is deep and very talented.
And the veterans
So,
will want to play for you, especially.
and I think Foligno's a great captain for this rebuilding team.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, he
Yeah,
knows. Dude, he knows what his role is. He knows his role no more and the way he's been
because he's mature,
excuse me.
and I think he's a great mentor for Bedard.
Yep. And
Yeah,
Bedard, he's a skill player, bro. He's not going to go out there and fight. He's not going to go out there and hit,
he's
dude.
just like David
No.
Pastrnak.
Yeah, I was
Dude,
about to say he's
yeah, like he's not going to go out there and do the dirty work. He's too skilled. He's too important, bro. That's the dude you want to change the game. And at all costs, this team has to protect him. And I think having the defensive prowess they had today against a team that, hey, man, the defending champs, and against a team like the Blackhawks last year, that was general consensus, one of the worst teams in the league. I think it is definitely a sentiment to be thought of. And like you just said, right? What I thought in the first period, too, they had obviously a lot of problems getting pucks on net. But if you look at the second period of this game, right? Second period of this game, there was beautiful pressure by Chicago. They completely fixed that. They came out early in the first 5 minutes and they were attacking. And they fixed their offensive strategy from period one. And those are the adjustments you want to see. That's a coaching thing. That's beautiful. You got the guys to recognize and do that, right? And then you have way quicker what I thought was the biggest difference of this game that they fixed throughout the rest of the game, except only in the third period. Their defensive zone exits to go get out on the rush in the neutral zone and create more opportunities to either dump and chase or just enter the zone to get a shot on net. In the second period, this is where the Blackhawks really stayed in the game. And I feel like that's another thing that Blackhawks fans should also, or just anybody that's watching these things, like that's an important thing too. Like the defensive exit for a team that struggled on that last year and a team that struggled on the defensive end tremendously last year, clearly. That's a big fucking improvement on the first night of the year against the defending champs to be able to do something like that for a whole entire period. And, they drew an early penalty. And on the power play, they just didn't do a good job of executing on the power play. There was, I felt like, too much dumping, not a lot of fighting in the corner, which was a problem throughout the whole game for them. But they weren't able to settle in the offensive zone on that first power play of the second period, and they just couldn't capitalize due to not being able to get settled. The Rangers just wouldn't let them get settled. So I think that obviously will be something to look out for as a power play for this team looking forward. I think, like you said, Rinzel was actually, to me, him putting him at power play QB and not Teravainen was at the top of the point was a little bit like of an odd coaching thing to me. I thought Teravainen should have played probably at the top, and Rinzel could have shaded down and maybe like exchanged side to side a little bit when it came to that. I think he would have been more useful in that sense that he can move and also skate and move. Whereas Teravainen has beautiful vision. Like he's a playmaker. He's a playmaker first. And he can score and he can stick handle. He has offensive prowess. So I think him having those three offensive skills and doing that, Rinzel probably should have gave the puck up to him a lot more and let him cycle more, but I didn't see Teravainen cycling to the top of the point more. They really wanted to use Rinzel. And maybe, it's first game, so I'm being too judgmental, but I would like to see Teravainen try and get the younger guys a little bit more involved with his IQ. And keep Bedard on the wings and let Bedard cycle back and forth too, and sometimes get a chance to do that. I think that you don't have to ask Bedard too much to do on the power play. He didn't really do too much on the power play, other than he had a couple shots on goal. But I think that the terrible seam pass on the power play by Rinzel to end that power play, that's a sign of a young guy. That the older guys will teach him that, and I feel like you put Teravainen in that position and just give him the chance to put pucks on net is where Rinzel could probably thrive the best when it comes to that. But damn, we got beef for the chat. Do we got beef for the chat? Yo, yo, that's fucked up. Damn, I don't even know. OG Cats, I don't even know what that is. Yo, shout out OG Cats fan. I love it.
They-
Talk your shit.
yeah.
Like we like to say, guys, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get
Negative. You feel me?
Negative.
But I don't want to get too negative on the Blackhawks. They are smoking the Cats fans are smoking on the Go Hawks Go fans tonight. So, but Spencer Knight really kept this team. Spencer Knight kept this team in the game throughout the whole entire second period. Spencer Knight to me is the player of the game, despite the loss. He's the player of the game tonight.
Can I say?
And I think that his unbelievable stop on Carter Verhaeghe there in that period, as well as also in that period, Bedard made a beautiful move to get around the beautiful Panthers defense, and he went and made a shot on Bobrovsky, who just made a beautiful save. But Bedard was being physically aggressive on some of these drives to the net in the second period, and I thought that was a big thing in the second period. But yeah, RJ, talk to me before I get into the third period.
Yeah, no, because I'm not as big as a guy on Nazar too. I kind of started picking up on him like last year, but Spencer Knight is kind of like a guy I picked up on a lot last year, was because I saw the trade to him getting traded to Chicago. And I'm like, ooh, that's a great trade for Chicago because
Yeah.
he's a very young guy, and when he did play in the past, he looked promising. So if Spencer Knight did look good, I watched some of the highlights recently of the game, and he played very well. And if you got Spencer Knight and he's playing good, you got your future goalie right there for the Blackhawks.
Oh yeah, no doubt, and he will. He will be the future of this team. He will,
and he'll continue to improve with time. So
he's young.
I just wanted to get my word on Spencer Knight in.
Absolutely, yeah, and that is the truth. He's a great goalie, man. He's a great player, and you're also looking at this third period where the Blackhawks just came out flat. They stopped being aggressive in transition in the neutral zone, and the Panthers adjusted, and this is where they won the game. The Panthers saw this through the first two periods, right? And I think the third period they were like, okay, let's just put a couple guys back there instead of always having just rely on kind of a little bit of one guy, letting them get into the neutral zone easily with these defensive zone exits. And I think the Panthers adjusted to that to not give that up, honestly. And they did a great job early in this period doing that. And they cycled the puck and dump and chase a lot more and worked from the corners throughout the whole entirety of the game in that third period than they did in the first two. And they probably noticed the lackluster corner play on both ends from Chicago just all game. They don't have a lot of guys who are just going and willing to dig in the corners right now. Today, you saw that against the very physical Florida Panthers team. Who you need to do that against a team like that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't skate around him. They're not going to let you skate around him. They're going to force you to skate through him. And
They're
I think
gonna
that
out physical you. That's the
and
Panthers.
that's
They're
what
gonna
I feel
out-physical
like
you.
Chicago did a beautiful job of doing that in the first period. They did. They did a great job of doing that first period, but as the second period went on, they faltered. Then the third period, you could just see like Florida was just more willing to do the dirty work, and the Hawks, they had trouble responding to the offensive zone pressure the Panthers were providing, and I think the Panthers were just like, let's get it deep on them from the corners and just generate chances that way. And what I will say about Nazar too that I noticed in this third period, which was awesome, his zone entries in that third period, trying to create plays and create chances while everyone else was just stuck in motion, was a huge thing. Like he just kept trying to enter the zone and he just kept making plays, getting in it. There was nothing the Panthers could do in the third period to do that and stop that. And I felt like that was a very that was wow. I'm like, why is he
Yo, this guy's
laughing?
watching the
I'm like,
Yankee game
why
right
is he
now.
laughing? That's mad funny. Yo,
This
probably
guy's
right now.
reaction
Come
is like,
on,
what?
man. Don't even. I'm
I'm
not. I love Patty. Come on. I don't even do him
I'm
like that.
I'm
Yo.
I'm
As a Cat
guessing
fan, bro, I can't even be mad at you. You can talk all the shit you want, bro. You're a back-to-back champion. I can't even be mad at you, bro.
I'm
But
guessing something happened with the Yankees Blue Jays game by Ant's reaction.
yeah, poor Ant. He's in shambles right now. But before we
No,
before
No,
we
Jazz
the
sees him hit a
game's
homer
before yo.
it's a tied game
to
right
take
now.
the
Blue
lead.
Jays and
No, to take
Yankees
the
are
lead.
tied. Oh,
Yo,
to take the
yo,
lead.
I
Oh,
know who
Hey, yo,
this is
OG Cats
now.
fan, get off my dick.
Yeah, I feel like I know who this is now.
who is this?
Yo, I
Jazz Chisholm to take the lead. Louis Varland out the game is 7-6 Yankees.
Oh my god!
wow. Oh
It's only the
shit.
fifth,
Okay.
though. It's only the fifth. Let's calm down. It's
Okay,
only the
okay,
fifth.
okay. Hold on,
I
hold on.
know,
Let's get.
but I'm
We're
Let's get
almost
back
done
on
here.
track.
We're almost done here. We're
we're
almost
almost
done
done.
here.
Let's
But
stay on track.
you know,
Yeah.
in the third period too, unreal save by Spencer Knight on Sam Reinhart in the middle of the slot, point blank. I don't even know if you guys saw that, dude. That save was ridiculous. I was over there kind of celebrating early because I have Reinhardt on my fantasy team. So I was like, oh, he's gonna get a goal, and nope, he got robbed. So
Yeah.
great play by him.
He
And
said, "Fuck you."
the the Blackhawks just stopped attacking. That's really all it was. But
They let the foot
since
off the gas.
since we are watching the Penguins and Rangers game and we have watched it, I will say first period, second period a little bit here since we are.
Oh, can I talk about it? Can I talk
Yeah,
about it?
yeah, yeah.
I'll
So
say
Yeah.
I will
real
say
quick.
quickly, first period in this
Yeah.
game so far for the Penguins Rangers, it was an extremely back and forth game. I don't have any clear cut notes for you because it was very, very back and forth in the first period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Penguins, I felt like, started dominating a little bit in the second period, but in the first period, the Penguins outplayed the Rangers offensively in terms of they were just setting up in the zone and getting whatever they wanted in the zone that first period. And this Rangers team is not making the playoffs, and it is time to blow it up probably at the end of the year.
That's what I'm
Honest-
saying.
Sad part.
And
Yeah.
But
The
Smoke will
Rangers
have
let it
more
get
Let me
into
take the
details.
reins
Arthur
for this. Let me
Sealoff.
take the reins for this.
Yep.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah, and sorry, that's one thing I will say too. You're right. Sealov has literally been the reason why that the Penguins are probably going to win
Yeah,
this game.
Sealov is he's
Penguins
good,
just
but
got
I
an
want to
empty
talk
netter.
about two players on the Rangers that have been playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Number one, it's another goal. Shesterkin's the only reason why this game isn't. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Penguins just scored.
Yeah,
anyway,
never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Brazil got both the goals. Wow.
but still, if it wasn't for Shesterkin, this game's probably 5-0. Let's just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, you can't
And then
even blame
another guy
Sturgeon for this
that
last goal.
Right.
Yeah. Let's
It's
just
an
forget
empty
that
netter.
happened. Anyway, another guy that I really want to emphasize on, he hasn't done much today, but Noah Laba, he's had an amazing preseason that I think
Mhm.
even though this like Amari said, this Rangers team is probably gonna blow it up. but he will definitely be a cornerstone piece for this Rangers team because he, in my opinion, does it all. He could defend, he could block, he could score, he could assist. He's the guy that you want on his team, on your team, and he's 22 years old only. So I'd keep my eye on him. I'd just keep my eyes on him. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely.
Yes,
But
sir.
how did you feel, RJ, about so far? And if you guys watched the game,
Yeah,
how do you guys feel?
I'll put my words in. Like you said, like the first period was kind of very much back and forth, but like the second period, it was just kind of like all Penguins, really.
Yeah.
That second period.
Hmm.
This third period, it's kind of a little bit back and forth, but like now it's kind of coming to the end where it's like it's an empty net, and the Penguins
Holy
just scored
shit! Justin
again.
Brazeau has
Yeah,
a
it's
hat trick.
3-0.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Justin Brazeau
No.
has a hat trick.
And
That
guess
is
Brazeau,
what? This is
insane.
how you know this Bruins organization can't develop nobody for fucking shit. Oh my
Well,
god, bro.
oh,
It's
wow.
fucking
Wow.
crazy, bro.
I'm happy for Brazo because I am
Like
a
me
fan of
too, bro. I'm
Brazo.
so happy to
I've
prove
always
that he didn't suck. And he just
no,
sucked because we
No,
sucked.
he was good too. He played good
he
for
was
us.
good.
Like
He
like
was
he was good
great.
for us, but we just suck. Like
Yeah, no,
he
that's the
wasn't
issue.
hat trick
He
this
was
good
suck.
first opening night of the year this good with us.
No, sadly we suck. This team, but no, but yeah, definitely like Rangers kind of picked it up at near the end of the second period and going into the third period, where it was like the Rangers kind of got their shit together, but now it's kind of like, okay, Penguins are definitely not a win at this point.
Yeah. It's over with.
But
It's over with.
honestly, the Penguins goalie has played amazing. What's his name?
Yeah, Arthur Seeloft from the
Yeah, Arthur
Canucks.
CeeLo. Yep.
Seelov has played amazing. And who was that one player we were just talking about earlier? Amari,
Brazil.
40, 40 something. He was 40.
Oh,
Malkin.
Mal.
No,
No, you said he was 40 something, like
Brazil?
Folino.
Or
no, it
who?
was.
Ah,
We're talking about the guy earlier who's on the Penguins that were like noticed that it's
Oh
like
my
been
god, I'm
playing
retarded.
Penguins versus. I'll look it
I
up right
forget.
now.
I forget
It,
now, but
it was oh my god. Oh,
Never mind. The
Koivunen.
goal went to Lazogi.
Koivunen.
Yeah, it went to
It was
Lazat and not
Billy
Brazil. So
Koivunen.
no hat trick.
yeah,
And still, he had a great game.
That was the guy.
yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
let you talk, Amari, because that was the guy you mentioned earlier tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean, he had soft hands.
Yeah,
Soft hands. He was trying to create chances, and I think a lot of the work he was doing was dirty work. And he had a
sure.
great game tonight. Like his game tonight, it was some promising stuff. And I think that he's definitely shocked me. Like my eyes are going to be open for him this year when I watch the Penguins. So
Same.
I'm really excited for. I'm really
I don't know
excited
how
to
you're
see.
gonna do that without losing your mind. That's all I
I
got.
mean, I gotta watch all the teams, bro. It's not like we got a job to do. So I
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
gotta watch. I gotta watch
Welcome.
everybody as much as I can.
We
But
got a late night one
That's
with the Colorado and LA that's at almost 11 tonight for us. They don't start
yeah,
until like
honestly,
11.
this is gonna be an interesting game because I think that
Let's just do our score predictions.
yeah, I wouldn't even say a score prediction. Actually, no, because there's too many games in the season to do that. I ain't keeping up with that shit. We can barely
Yeah,
keep
no,
up with
it's
it.
like,
So
Nah, just a
that's
score
like,
prediction for tonight.
we'll give it a year. But honestly, if I'm gonna be real, I had the Rangers winning. You know what? I guess we can. If you guys will stick to it, then yeah. You guys are just gonna have
I'll
to give
stick
me
to
your
that.
picks every night, which is gonna suck.
yeah,
No, I
But
was just
yeah,
talking
I
about
think
tonight's
spoke
game.
just
I was
means
just
like
talking about
just for
tonight's
fun
game.
tonight.
yeah,
but I
just,
guess
Yeah,
if
I
you
was just
want to
talking
do
about
it,
this game.
you want to go with just for fun tonight. Like
yeah,
I am gonna be biased. I have Colorado. That's McKinnon's my guy. Yes, he's
Yes,
better than
sir.
McDavid. It is what it is.
Yes,
Don't want to
sir.
hear it. He's better than McDavid. It is what it is. So,
I
Matt
agree.
Doggy
um,
Dog.
yep, Nate Doggy Dog. So that's what I got tonight. You guys already know that. Although I will say, on the other end though, I'm not gonna lie. I think the King. In all honesty, unbiased me is gonna say the Kings are gonna win. They're home. They had a great year last year. I think they're gonna come out strong at home and prove that they can beat a team that also made the playoffs last year. So biased me,
honest,
yeah, give me the Avalanche. Like I'll stand on that. But
I'm taking the
unbiased
Avalanche
me being
2-1.
realistic, I think the Kings will win this game tonight.
Wow.
I want to
taking that-
go. They both have goalie issues. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Right.
But lineup to lineup, the Avs is better. But for some reason, I'm feeling Kings in overtime.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The Kings were a team that played really well against contending teams last year. So
Yeah,
it wouldn't really
Yeah.
even surprise me. Like, that's why I said my unbiased pick. Yeah, do I want the Avalanche to win? Of course, but
Yeah,
my
like I
my
think the
unbiased
Avs are
pick
gonna
is
win,
Los Angeles.
but I also
Honestly-
believe like
They'll squeak
Kings
it
in
out.
OT.
The Kings will squeak it out. They'll squeak it out.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 2-1 Avalanche in overtime. I do like I do like the overtime because I do think this game might go to overtime.
I was
tonight.
actually thinking like 5-4 Kings in overtime.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like
Due to the goalie situations on both,
Dude,
on both
dude,
teams,
let
it's
me
going to
just
be
tell you
high
something.
scoring.
Yeah.
I'd
It's
say
Wedge-
4-3 Kings, in my personal opinion.
Wedgwood versus Kumpfer or Kempfer.
Give me Nathan McKinnon goal tonight, too.
I
Anyone
like
betting?
that, yeah.
Anybody watching? Give me a Nathan McKinnon goal tonight. I think he'll eat tonight.
You know,
Alright.
you know what? Give me a Landeskog goal tonight.
Give me. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's
Ooh.
spicy. I like that.
Landeskog's
Ooh.
finally done
I
to
do
be
like
back.
that. I will say, give
The
me.
captain
Give
is
me.
back. The real captain's
For
back.
those watching, Ant will put it up here on the banner for you. Give me Nathan McKinnon goal +1. Give me Kale McCarr points tonight +2.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah,
I think
two
Kale
assists,
McCarr
two
is going to
assists.
dominate. And like you said, Spoke, the top to bottom roster when it comes to forwards and defense, I think the Avalanche do have the edge in that. But in terms of just like the player props on that part,
I just
that's
don't
what
want
I have.
people to forget that they got Nate Chess and Olofsson on the same team.
Yep, Natchez, Olofsson, and also don't forget about Brock Nelson. Like
Nelson too, Brock Nelson.
yeah. So
He's
+1
old
McKinnon
though.
goal,
He's
McCarr
old,
2
but he'll
points
still
tonight.
do something.
Slam the over on
I-
that. You know what I mean? Slam that.
I
Slam
think
that pot.
I'm gonna go with an Avs 3-2 win, but I'm gonna involve a Adrian Kempe goal in there.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, I did
yes, sir.
dude. I did. I thought you were gonna say the goalie for the Kings. I was like, what?
Darcy Kemper.
The goalie goal? Okay,
Yeah.
man. We're going hot tonight.
Yo, imagine
Yep.
that hitting. Imagine a goalie
That
goal
would be
hitting.
What's
Bro.
the odds for that? Somebody look
Yo,
at the
I
odds
don't-
for that.
that-
Nah,
gotta
the
be
odds are
plus
probably
99.
nuts. The odds are probably you could probably only put like 13 cents on something like that. I don't even think they let you put more than $1.
Put like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
dollar on
yeah.
it. It's like I'll actually look it up right now and I'll tell you.
Like I
But-
wonder what it is on DraftKings, but
I'll
Wait,
tell you
yeah.
right
Ant,
now.
but yeah,
Wait,
sorry,
Ant,
I was gonna
are
say
you
spokes
still
right.
Ann, are you still doing your thing, or can I go with mine?
Yeah, you can go with yours.
Okay, bet. So give me Landeskog goal because he's coming back off of like how many missed games?
Yeah,
A lot.
yes, to redeem
That-
himself.
That's gonna be a crazy ass goal. Give me a goal
Yeah.
for Landeskog, and give me. You know what? I like Kale McCarr 2 points.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one right there is like, however he
That's
gets
a
it, a
solid-
goal and a
that's-
goal or 2 assists, which I'm assuming it'll probably be 2 assists, but this is going to be a battle, and I feel like there are going to be a lot of power plays tonight. I feel like there's
Yeah.
going to be quite a few power plays tonight.
100%.
It's the first game of the year. They're both going to want to be aggressive offensively, and whoever's defense is going to play better whoever's goalie is going to play better is going to come out on
If
top.
they do. If they do.
Well, one has to, bro. One of them's
Yeah.
got to win. So,
But give me
believe in
5-4
so.
Kings. Give me 5-4 Kings in OT.
yeah, no, that's a good take. Yeah, I would have to say 4-3 Kings
The
in
thing
OT.
is, the issue with that is like it's a high scoring game, but these offenses are just so talented and the goalies are just awful. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
I don't even think
Kings
it's
goal.
possible to bet on a goalie goal. I'm like looking
Oh.
through this. I'm like, I don't
Damn.
even see the goalie.
Damn,
So
I didn't even
I
know
was,
that.
I was feeling
I
a
didn't even know
Swayman
that.
goal.
I don't really bet on hockey too much, anyways, unless it's like money lines or points. So,
Yeah, same.
um,
But I don't think it's a thing, but maybe I missed it, but
Might have to
I'll
give him
put
Marty Natchez point too tonight.
Alec McKinnon for 1 point, and you know what? Give me Necas 1 point.
Natchez?
Okay.
Yeah. Martin
Necas.
Natchez? Yes. Natchez 1 point? Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Oh, is it Necas?
Yeah.
It's an HS.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Nah, you're
Necas.
good. You're good.
Necas.
Yeah.
Yo,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. Hockey names are hard as fuck to pronounce, so I can't blame you.
Because it's like, yeah, they're like 20 billion different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I always say Necas because that's how it's just spelled out.
Yeah, but just before we get out of here, real quick, you guys know, we will be here tomorrow. Honestly, the Bruins play tomorrow. It is the first game of the
I'm
season
going
for
to
the
the game
Boston
on
Bruins,
Thursday.
and
Somehow.
these two are going. I have been debating on whether I
Yo,
want to.
RJ, where you sitting?
I'm
I told
debating
you.
on what my birthday is
Oh,
going
you're
to
on
look
the
like.
lower bowl.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm like large 19, I think it is.
Yeah,
Alright,
I don't know what my
let's meet up
birthday
somewhere.
looks
Let's meet up
like
somewhere.
yet, but I'm
Yeah,
leaning
for
towards.
sure.
I'm leaning towards going to the Bruins game. I just have to see what my weeks look like so far yet. So
Do it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we should peer
my birthday's
pressure.
in 3 days. I might just like.
Go for your birthday. Happy
Do
birthday.
it for as like a birthday gift to yourself.
Yeah,
Do it
yeah,
for the
yeah.
do it for the
Yo,
vine. Do it for the vine.
dude,
Do it for
Amari,
the
think about
vibe.
it like this. Think about it like this, Amari. You could put your birthday, happy birthday, Amari, when they do the birthday things. I think
Oh,
second
yeah.
intermission. Yeah.
Yeah. What if I
And
gotta
they-
spend like $5,000 for that? Yeah, probably.
Wait, yeah.
I
Can't
can't. I
be
mean,
that much.
I don't think it's that
it's
much.
the
but-
game's not on my birthday.
But
So-
still.
Yeah, but people do it for late birthdays, early
I
birthdays.
don't know how that works or how to get on that. I really don't.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're just gonna start a chant. Happy birthday, Amari.
You might have to know somebody and their mom. You know.
You heard him.
You know what
But
I mean?
Yeah, because
anyway.
isn't your birthday
Somebody's
on
name.
Friday?
Yeah, my birthday's on Friday. Yep.
I mean,
If I
it's
was
the
like
day before your
21, yeah, I'd
birthday,
be getting
so,
drunk as shit.
like,
I'm old now. I'm getting old,
You
bro.
heard you?
Yeah, niggas getting old, bro.
I mean,
Hey,
it's the
don't
day
remind
before
me,
your
I'm only,
birthday,
like-
you know.
I'm
so,
only
I mean,
like probably a few months younger than you are.
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm getting
But
old,
yeah,
bro.
RJ, let me know where you at. We can meet up.
But
we'll try to
guys,
meet up.
shout out you guys for tuning in. Obviously, as usual, you know,
October
obviously
10th. October
first
10th.
first
Everyone
opening
remember,
night.
October 10th.
October 10th is my birthday, but also you guys will probably maybe see us do a vlog at this Bruins game, so that would be fucking awesome if we could do a vlog, you know.
And if you're at the game and you see us, okay,
Yeah.
actually don't come up to us. I don't know. That's kind of
You can
weird.
come up to me.
Yeah,
I'll be
well,
by
you see,
myself.
they
can
don't
come
even
up
want to
me.
do a vlog. You hear this bullshit, chat? You hear this, chat?
We're down
Look at
for a
them,
vlog,
scared.
but I
Look at
don't
them,
know.
fucking scared. They're scared of work. You know, you're scared of work. Come on
I'm
now.
putting my hours right now.
I'd love
You
to
know?
if I lived up there.
No, we gonna see your ass this summer. Trust me. Yeah, trust me.
I'm gonna run my car into Bojangles.
Yep. Once that summer.
we take a road trip to New York, Pennsylvania.
It's a Norwood Chipotle scene. You know.
You heard him.
Road
But anyway,
trip
that's all I got
Bojangles.
for you guys today.
Yes, sir. Love you guys. Thank
Great
you guys
live.
for always, as usual, tuning in. Great live. Thank you to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It was very engageable tonight. And tomorrow we are back at it. I would love to do baseball, but honestly, fuck the Yankees. We're just gonna have to save. We're saving that for WTHHS. We'll leave that to Nero. You know, maybe he'll do a
That's like an 11 p.m.
WTHHS.
activity. That's like Freaky
You know,
Friday
yeah,
activity.
that's like an us activity, which Ant
That's
may
like a
not even
Freaky
be
Friday
awake
activity, you
for.
heard me?
So he's probably got to go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. Or no, he's got school. It's Wednesday. Oh
Got
yeah,
work
don't
tomorrow.
duck. Oh, don't
I
duck.
don't even
Nah,
got
don't
school
duck.
tomorrow, so
Nah,
I'll
don't
join.
duck.
No, I said
Yo,
I
that's a
don't got
Freaky
work
Friday
tomorrow
thing.
or
Amari,
school, so
Amari.
I'll hop in.
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna trash you though, bro. You know, we gonna keep it.
I'm
You
a
know, we gonna
trash
keep it
the
simple.
fuck out of you.
You are.
You heard him.
Oh shoot, but yeah, shout out Spoke B.
You know what?
Mr.
I get to
Spoke
trash
B
you either
himself.
way because fuck the Devils.
Not type shit. But hey, we'll see what the Devils do this week, you know, and we'll see what happens with the Blue Jays from here on out. WTHHS will be probably either live tonight or tomorrow, I'm assuming. I just gotta talk to Nero real quick. But yeah, guys, love you guys. Thank you guys for pulling up as per usual. What a first awesome live show of the season, and it's a long road.
Love the way we
usually
started
in here
off. Good job, guys.
every goddamn day, y'all. Pretty much. So and then
We were
basketball
missing a
starts,
few
and
heads,
then
but that's okay.
you guys won't be able to get sick of us. All you're gonna have to do is see us in your feeds everywhere all day. We are creating a TikTok. We got a couple
Look
other
at this
pages coming up
motherfucker
for you
art there.
guys.
Motherfucker.
Twitter, all that stuff. We got a couple other graphic ideas. We are doing a top 10 songs of the week, every Friday. So we are doing that. That is curated by our executive board. We all had a hand in that. Well, not this week.
By
It
this
was me
guy
and Ben.
above me.
It was me and
This guy
Ben
above me.
because
It's this
but
guy
yeah,
above me that's doing
mostly
it.
I curate that. For those of you who don't know, I'm an artist, so you gotta follow me on Instagram. It's
Hey!
at Amari.Scott. Yes, you're gonna be like,
Self-plug.
oh, he's famous. No, I'm not. Don't say that shit. Don't be coming in here saying
Not
that
yet.
shit. I'm just a normal
Not yet.
dude. I don't like that shit. It's just keep it cool. Yes, but yeah, love you
Well, you
guys,
liked it when
dog.
you take a picture with him. So take a
I'm
picture with
telling
him.
you, oh my god, it's happened. It happened at the Big Three.
I
I have all the proof.
Wow.
That vlog
Yeah.
is coming out. Don't worry, chat. Me and Nero have a WTHHS Bay State Media vlog. Bro, I'm so sorry. We've
It
had
still
other stuff
hasn't
for you
come
guys.
out.
Dude, no, because we have merchandise and all 10 million other things and recordings.
Yo,
You be
me
acting
and
like
his vlog
you be
has yet
acting
to
like
come out
niggas don't
either.
got jobs and all this other shit
No,
to
I
do
thought
and music
you
and
guys
you be
released
acting
that
like
already.
you be acting like I don't have Polo G and Kodak Black features to go record. Like it's
No, I
you know
thought you
Yo,
already
RJ,
released that that
like
time.
you know what I mean. I got
RJ.
some demos to record to go try and get famous. You know what I
Me
mean?
and
Like
Amari's vlog has yet to come out still.
yeah, like I haven't even gotten around to that.
And
I'm
that shit
sorry.
was
I hate to say it.
way back then.
Yeah, because everyone told this is what happened. Everyone's like, oh yeah, let's do it. Okay. And then niggas committed to one game. And that was the only video we got. So I wasn't gonna go there. I can't film myself. The
Yeah.
fuck? I
Destroying.
can't film myself to do that vlog. So once everyone was like, I was like, whatever. I'll just wait till next year. And my boys were nice about it, dude. They were like, yes, we'll get you in there next year when people are more committed. So hopefully these little niggas will be more committed. And actually spoke because it'll be in the off season from your school. Yes, you should want to do this because this is
I
like
do
an
want to do.
actual potential paid opportunity if we can show up every week. So
Wait. What'd you say?
What for?
What'd you say?
yeah, I know. You know what I mean? So
Yo,
lock it. But
can we
hey, guys,
can we
Bruins
prep
game this
for a
week.
bit?
Let's try. We're gonna go try and make a vlog if these two decide not to be homo touchers. And then
What
if
the
they,
fuck, man?
but other than that, nah, guys, it was awesome. I'm so fucking like happy right now that the season has started. This is our first Bay State media season under the full belt with football, basketball, baseball, hockey, everything, tennis. This is your first full belt calendar year from us, and I'm excited to share this full belt calendar year for you guys. And hopefully you guys are excited too, because I'm telling you, this is gonna take a lot of fucking work. So please, guys, please tune in, support, send to your family and friends. I'm telling you, we got merchandise coming out soon. I
Send it
got
to your
more.
cousin. Send it to your grandma. Send
Yep.
it to your. Send it
Send
to
it
your
to your
weird
cat.
neighbor.
You know what I mean?
Send it to
But
your weird
pull up on your
uncle.
cat and watch it on your
Like,
couch. You know what I mean?
Send it to
I
everyone,
can't
bro.
sit
That's what I
here and
did.
watch me. This little nigga's
Hey,
over
I
here
sent it to
watching
my
me right now
cousin.
on
Now
the
he's on the
floor.
pod. I sent
This
it to
little
my
nigga,
cousin. He's on the
this little
pod
nigga's
now.
sitting here watching me right now. What up, little nigga?
You heard you.
Come here.
Anyway, that's all I got for you
Alright.
guys tonight.
Nah.
It was awesome.
She's being weird. But nah, yeah, guys, love you guys. Absolutely.
Hit the outro
Bay State
music.
Media Collective, Spoked B Center Show. We is out.
Hit the
Bye-bye.
intro. Okay.